buying things in shops, what are your rights when it comes to returning things when you buy it in shops?
If you buy in a store, you've got no automatic right to a refund just because you change your mind. So you need to check the individual store's refund policy and see whether they'll let you bring something back, whether they'll just give you a credit note, or whether you'll actually be able to get a cash refund. So it's vital that you check that you really want what you're going to buy before you actually get to the till. Otherwise, you could be stuck with it.
Yes, because it's this time of year as well where you try, like Louise has done, you know, you're organised, you get your Christmas presents, but then if people aren't returning them until after Christmas, that could be a big problem.
Yeah, exactly that. So you really need to check how long you might have to return something, whether you can. And if you are buying it for a gift, it's really important that you get a gift receipt, because then all your rights as the buyer transfer to the person that you've given the gift to, so that if they need to take it back, and they can, that they will be able to do so because the rights are transferred.
So what about if you're buying online? What's the difference?
You actually have more rights if you buy online. When you shop online, you have 14 days to let the retailer know that you want to cancel your order, and that's from the day that you receive it. You then have another 14 days to send it back, and they have to give you a refund in the same manner that you paid in, plus the cost of standard delivery within 14 days. So that means that if you buy something, it's not quite right, you can cancel your order and send it back. Equally, if you buy in the Black Friday sales and find it cheaper within the next 2 weeks somewhere else, you can cancel your order and then buy it in that other place and save some money potentially.
What about if you buy something on Black Friday which is discounted and then you want to take it back and the price has gone back up again? How does that work?
So if your rights are exactly the same if you buy online or in store in a sale. So that means if you buy in store, you've got no automatic right to a refund. If you buy online, you've still got those 14 days, and you'll get the same price that you paid for it if you do take it back for a refund. The exception is, the only difference between the two, buying online and in store, is if something's faulty. And then whether you buy online or in store, you get 30 days to take the item back and get a cash refund, or in the same manner you paid if you bought online. And that's your right. The store can't argue with that.
Yeah. Now, we talk a lot about money and what's going on in the retail world and the like. What do you make of Black Friday and Cyber Monday? Do you think it is really a time when you're getting bargains, or do we just fall for all the hype?
It can be. You can get a good bargain, but it's only a bargain if you actually wanted it and it's cheaper than you would have otherwise been able to buy it for. So it's really worth doing your homework this week. Write down what you need to buy. You should only ever hit the sales with a shopping list. And then see how much all the different bits are now. And then only buy them on Black Friday if you can actually get them for less. If not, it might be worth waiting, because the sales will run right up until Christmas, and you could get them for even cheaper nearer the time. Just make sure that the delivery date is specified before Christmas, so you're not panicking at the last minute because something hasn't arrived.
That whole point about writing a list is really crucial as well, isn't
Absolutely.
it? Because so many of us go in, and if you don't have a list, you just, well, you can go wild, can't you?
You spend a crazy amount, you end up with things that you don't want or need, and you buy things just because they're cheap and they seem a bargain, but it's only a bargain if you actually wanted it in the first place. So work out how much you can actually afford to spend on your Christmas presents, what you want, and write them down. So if you haven't had that conversation with people about what they want, do it this week. See how much all the different bits are now, and then work through online this weekend to see how cheap you can get them.
Hannah, great advice.